Hey guys, Merl here and welcome back to your daily Fortnite news. I do these videos every single day rewinding on what's been going on throughout the whole entire day in Fortnite Battle Royale. So if you guys yourselves want to be kept up to date with the latest news possible, then make sure you subscribe right now with those notifications on. So boys, today we've got an interesting one. We're going to be talking about when the ice storm's going to be taking place. I've got the exact date and time for you guys written down, as well as a ton of other interesting topics, guys. But if you guys do enjoy, then show some love by leaving a like down below and comment on what you thought about today's video as well. Remember, you guys can use code SERVERS in the Fortnite item shop if you'd like to support me and what I do for you guys on a daily basis. The code resets every 14 days, guys, so keep that code up to date because mine reset not that long ago accidentally. Make sure it's still in there, boys. But without further ado, let's get right into today's news. Alright, so some interesting things to talk about today, guys. It's going to be absolutely jam-packed as always, boys. But as always, let's take a quick little glance at today's item shop. So in the shop today, we still have the Verge set, but Fate made a return. I think also Omen did. Maximilian also made a return. That's a pretty cool skin, actually. Rapscallion did. Electro Shuffle. Electro Shuffle's actually really old, but Battle Bastias and the Icebreaker, not a bad shop in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about it down below. Let me also know if you guys grabbed anything. Thanks to every single one of you who did. However, with the shop out of the way, let's get right into the news. Alright, so let's talk about something huge straight away. So just about an hour ago, the actual timers actually appeared on the TVs. If you guys remember yesterday's video, there was actually an alert popping up yesterday, and today the timer has begun, guys, and we now know the official date of when hopefully this whole ice storm event's going to be going on. So as you guys see from the background footage, if you go to a TV anywhere in Fortnite, it now shows currently at this time about 1 hour 23 hours, so basically 2 days time. So this means that the timer will end and something big will happen on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern time or 7 p.m. GMT. So that's the 19th of January 2019, guys, so get ready for that, boys. I might actually be live streaming it as well, so keep those notifications on, guys, because I should be live streaming as well. So in terms of what's going to happen when that countdown actually ends, well, what we believe is going to happen is something going on with the globe thing, the like ice storm globe that's currently at Polar Peak. What we think is something out there is going to basically explode and a lot of things are going to begin. Now, further into the video, I'm going to be showing you guys something interesting about. If you guys remember the zombies back on Fortnitemares, well, they are actually coming back. So just a quick little recap just before we move on. The Ice Storm event should be beginning on Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern time or 7 p.m. GMT. With this, we should also be getting the challenges. These challenges, as you guys see on screen right now, you can get the blue metallic wrap and a pretty sick glider as the final reward. Seems as though it's going to be going on for 13 days time. So yeah, boys, it looks like the Ice Storm event will begin on Saturday. However, moving on, staying on the topic of this whole ice event, as I just mentioned, zombies are apparently coming back. Now, as you guys see on screen right now, Fort Tory actually made a few tweets about the fact that zombies should actually be coming back. Now, I've also got the audio files for you guys. So if you remember back on Fortnitemares, when the zombies were around, you know, we had the spawners and zombies would spawn. Well, Fortnite should indeed be bringing them back as ice versions. As you guys see, this is what they should look like. This is how they appear in the files. You guys will hear through the sounds, I'll play that in just a moment, that you can hear the kind of like the frost and cracking, like it sounds very snow related, I guess you could say. But as you guys see, this is how the spawner should also look. So it looks like the zombies are actually coming back, and if we had to guess when they're coming back, I'd have to say probably Saturday when this whole event begins, guys. As I say, I'll be live streaming it all for you guys on the channel, so get ready for that. But a quick little theory on what's going to happen: this ice globe thing at Polar Peak is probably going to explode, and then these zombie spawners are going to spread everywhere all of a sudden. So very excited for this, guys. The zombies should actually be returning. Obviously, I'm not a fan of them personally. Let me know if you guys are excited for it or if you're a bit upset. So with the ice event stuff out of the way, let's quickly move on to something that happened today. Well, the week 7 challenges are now available for you guys. As you see here, these are them on screen. If you'd like to pause here, feel free, but they are now out, guys. Go and grind them because you guys can probably get yourself to tier 100 if you're not there already. So I want to let you guys know about that. But moving on to the next topic now, something small before we move on to 2 pretty large topics is that Donald Mustard, the actual lead at Fortnite, he actually changed his Twitter banner to the actual Ice King. As you guys see here, he's the creative director at Epic and he always teases things like this, but it's interesting that he changed his banner to the Ice King. Obviously we know that Ice King has a huge part to play in season 7, so I want to let you guys know about this. I'm not sure if it's like anything huge or anything, but it's pretty cool that he changed it. However, moving on to the next big topic. So my good friend Lucas Yoshi on Twitter has actually let us all know that in the files there's actually an upcoming testing event tournament. So you guys know we've got the tournaments tab where we can play things like the pop-up cups and things like that. Well, sometime soon we should be getting something called testing event. Now this is obviously just a code name, but in the files there's something called testing event. As you guys see here, he says it's going to be available in duos and solos mode, and the description for this is: this tournament will self-destruct at the conclusion of our test period. Any scores or pins will be removed after the tournament is complete. So this is the image for itself. He found this in the files, guys, but it's interesting. What on earth could this mean? Well, we know that there's been a huge discussion about ranked gameplay, so this is kind of getting properly matched up, playing against actual people who are, I guess you could say, your skill level, but games like CSGO have got it as well. But we think that this is going to be related, and this might be Epic's way to kind of test out how ranked feels for people. Obviously they want to test it before anything. They don't want to push anything huge in case people hate it and it's just a huge waste of time. But very exciting stuff. Interesting. Let me know what you guys think about this event. However, moving on to the next topic. So just a few hours ago, Fortnite actually made this post on their website, and basically what they say in the first part above the just everything above patch releases and competition is, and what they say is like how much they've kind of invested into tournaments this year so far, like how many they've done, kind of the statistics. But underneath they kind of talk about what they want to get out of competitive in 2019. We value the ability of players to adapt to the game changing over time. We also believe these changes keep Fortnite fresh for everyone, including players, competitors and spectators. However, we want to provide a reasonable time for you to adjust strategies following large gameplay impact and changes, for example prior to official competitions. This time window could range from a few days to a week of a release. So what they're basically saying there is they've seen the past, you know, when they brought the sword, every single Fortnite pro was absolutely fuming. They were so angry with what Epic did because it was a huge thing. It literally ruined that whole tournament, and I think that was the finals as well. Like, why would they do that? So what they're saying is throughout 2019 they've understood that, and what they're now going to be doing is giving you guys a bigger time window to kind of adjust to these new things getting added in the game, because that was literally the first day it was added, I'm pretty sure, and it was unfair. But it's great to see that they're actually adjusting this. So underneath they say this kind of thing will begin with the upcoming Australian Open. So that's an Australian tournament upcoming. Very exciting for you Australian players. But they then say which will use the core battle royale modes during the competition, and something we will continue to take into account throughout 2019. Fortnite will continue to update every week. However, for major official Fortnite competitions we may adjust for competitive needs. So that makes a lot of sense. You know, sometimes we might not get weekly updates, but if there's like an upcoming huge tournament, it does make a lot of sense. They don't really want to push out an update because pros have got to adjust to it, you know. It just makes a lot of sense. But it's great to see that they're actually understanding this, so the future is looking bright for competitive guys. But guys, that is all the news we've got for today. However, just before I end it, if you guys would like to support the channel and check out some other stuff, Epic Games have actually released a store recently where they've got a ton of third-party games on there. If you guys want to go and check out the description, there's going to be just a full list of games you guys can click, check them out, consider buying them if you're interested, because with those links in the description you guys will be supporting me if you'd like to, and I can keep track of how many of you guys have been buying some games. So thank you to every single one of you who have so far. I don't really plug these codes very much, so check the links in the description, guys, if you'd like to support the channel. But guys, thanks a lot for watching today's daily Fortnite news. If you did enjoy, drop a like down below and subscribe if you guys are new around here, as I really do try my best to give you guys daily Fortnite content which is non-clickbait, top quality and always up to standard. Feel free to follow me on Twitter for more rapid updates, guys, on pretty much everything that goes on. And remember, guys, you can use code servers in the Fortnite shop if you'd like to support me. But let me know what you thought about today's video, guys, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.